Scorpio, thank you for being here. This is Victoria with the Victory House Intuitive Tarot channel. I also have a second channel called the Pisces Only channel. So if you have Pisces placements, check that out. I do have other followers on that channel. I have some Scorpios, some Aries, and some Cancers that follow that channel that have Pisces in their chart. So check your rising and moon sign. It's a general reading. Just a quick announcement. I have a new one question reading offering. It's $12.50. You make your payment, email me your question, and then I'll get back to you within an hour to 24 hours. So all that information is down below, along with my private readings. Those are completely different than the the one question email reading. It's psychic messages, tarot, and mediumship, where you can talk to loved ones. And it's all done over video. So you get to see me, talk to me, ask all the questions you want. So that one's $50. So there is a difference between the two emails. What you see here on YouTube is so different than my private readings. It's you get so much more information exclusive to you. But let's get started. These want to come out. The winners for the April drawing for a free 30-minute reading with me via Google Meeting have been sent comments, but I have not heard back from them. So if you want to get into the contest for the next drawing, if you comment in May, you'll be in the June drawing. You need to like, subscribe, and comment. The comment's absolutely required. Okay. If you comment in June, you are put in the July drawing. So just know. Always check your comments from me, notifications on YouTube in the first 2 weeks of every new month. So after next week, sometime within the first 2 weeks of June, I feel like this needs to come out. Well, I feel you've been very busy. There's been a lack of communication between you and someone else, or maybe you're trying to get clarity on Pentacles, an Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. There is a little bit of sadness and spilt milk here. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm hearing you've been put in the poverty zone. I don't know what that means. You're not getting help. You're getting the cold shoulder, maybe, is what I'm feeling here. Like someone owes you some money, but they're not paying you. They're not helping you. Maybe this is child support, alimony, a paycheck that is being held from you. Yeah. All right. So there's a situation you've been unable to move on from, okay? And like I said, there's a lack of communication between you and this person. All right. A big change is coming your way, which is going to bring victory over trouble and adversity. You're going on a new journey, but you're not able to cut this person completely out. But you're pushing through adversity. You're making changes. You're changing within. You're transforming in some way. I feel you're loving yourself. You're talking to yourself like you're beefing yourself up, like I am beautiful, I am successful, I am, like you're giving yourself love and pats on the back. And you are going in a new direction, and you're not afraid of it, but there was some disappointment here in a you were wishing for something successful regarding love, I feel, or a new emotional beginning, but it just didn't work out. It just wasn't meant to be. But you are going on a new journey. You're going on a new emotional path here. You've got the Ace of Cups with the Fool. You've got the Death card. You've got Judgment reversed. All right. There's some kind of something you're not freeing yourself from. All right. Here comes an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I feel you might be going back to a air sign, or you're still thinking about an air sign. You just haven't let that person go, or they haven't let you go. You're still hanging on. This person may still be keeping an eye on you. There's some here around earth sign and an air sign. We've got an Emperor here, Aries, Taurus, or Leo, possibly Gemini. Wow. This Pentacles person keeps coming up in the reverse. I got the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles all in reverse. Where I have you standing upright, standing tall, loving yourself, being in your own, staying resolved in your own emotionals, keeping everything balanced. Get a different deck. That's the only thing I don't like about this deck. I usually got to use the whole deck just to get the answers. All right. Spirit guides, please come forward. What do we have for Scorpio for the month of June? What do we have for Scorpio? A lot of conflict going on in the month of June. A lot of obstacles, adversity, people trying to push you backwards, situations holding you back. Like you've been manifesting something and it's moving slow and you're not happy. Maybe you're having a house built and there's delay after delay with the contractors to get it closed and get moved in. Okay. So yeah, you're feeling a little bit troubled or depressed or a little bit low. Not that you're feeling low about yourself, but you're feeling low about the situation, trying to get in a more forward position in life. Could be with your monies. There is something here that's going to work out in your favor. Could be this money issue, with the child support or alimony. Or whatever, getting money for a new house or whatever this endeavor is that you're trying to push forward on. But I see that you're having a lot of downtime. You might be lazy. You might be feeling lazy or feeling bored. You might feel like things are just stagnant right now. They're just not moving. I feel that's more of it than anything. Yeah, I feel you've taken too much responsibility on. You're feeling overwhelmed, and I feel like you need to take a step back. You need to take a break. Like take a couple days off and just get some sleep, spend time with your family. Okay? All right. You're walking away from something. Like you tried to make something work. You tried to talk to somebody. You tried to get through to them. You tried to make them understand what was going on. And they just weren't having any of it. Weren't having any of it at all. They might have been feeding you false information. It caused a lot. And you knew it. Like you were on your game. You're like a totally responsible go-getter type of person. And this person is involved with things that aren't healthy for them, and they're not communicating properly. They could be on drugs or drinking or partying too much. They could be fooling around with other people, and there's a lot of annoyance here, a lot of conflict, a lot of arguments. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely holding on to some kind of pain regarding your past love. You're tied up on how much you want to give of yourself to somebody, and it's holding you back. It's keeping you stuck. There's something here about money that's money's tight for some reason. And I feel there's someone that's very someone's trying to get their own way in a relationship is what I'm being told. And it's got you all wrapped up in your head because there's feelings here for this person, but they're almost trying to control you and they judge you at the same time. I feel there's a narcissist around you and they're out doing their own thing while they're telling you what you can and cannot do, is what I feel. You do have some good news coming in that's going to free you from this situation, and you are going to be celebrating. But there is some kind of there's some kind of dark or negative energy or a negative or dark person around you, and that needs to be let go in order for you to transform and have this freedom and liberation. So I don't know what that is, but I do see huge changes coming for you in the month of June. I do see money being tight, though. I do see this possessive, controlling person trying to be a narcissist, trying to control you, trying to manipulate you. And they've got you twisted a little bit in your head to the point that you're not seeing it because your emotions are getting in the way. What do we have for Scorpio, please? Oh, my nose. I'm gonna kiss a fool. All right, yeah. You need to use your mind wisely. They're telling me that there's something you're not quite seeing, and you need to take a step back. The problem is you're going, that you don't have time to sit down and think. You've got so many ideas brewing on the stove that you can't keep up with all the pots. Okay. Be loyal to the people and things you love, that are loyal back to you. You're not as alone as you think you are. I feel like there's been some isolation, some hermit mode type of energy. The spirit has your back, but you're not seeing the big picture regarding a person. Be careful what you say. Could set somebody off, I feel, and cause more problems than what it's worth. So watch your words. Use your mind wisely here. And just know you're not alone when you're dealing with this narcissist person. There's a need to see the big picture, and you need to take a leap of faith, especially regarding these ideas. But you definitely need a break. You need to take a break. Don't forget to be generous of spirit. If you can't give money, give of your time. Buy someone a gallon of milk or whatever, But it says you need to be more giving. Yeah, and you're manifesting all these ideas, and Spirit has your back. You need to take a leap of faith, whatever this new endeavor is, whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. You don't need to worry about money right now. Continue to give because Spirit has your back, and there's always enough. God is telling me right here, there's enough in the pond for you. Okay, don't be worrying about whether you can feed yourself or not. Everything will be brought to you. You will be provided for. All right. What do we have for Scorpio, please? I'm 7 subscribers away from 500, which will allow 500 subscribers, which will allow me to do live readings. So please help me out and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It's not like you have to watch my videos, right? It just means that I will appear in your list. Hopefully you like my videos. Who I am as a psychic is not really what, you don't get the full picture, full package here on YouTube. You really don't. That's why personal readings are so much better for you. There's you. Yeah, you need some downtime. They're telling you, get some downtime. You're going to be ending a cycle in June. You're moving on to something new, bigger, and better, is what I'm hearing. Everything you want's within reach. And I do see you going out, maybe having dinner or drinks, or attending a picnic or outdoor concert, going to a bar, seeing a band, something. Okay. Be aware of your surroundings in July, or be aware of a Leo who might be able to take some, who is wanting to take something from you. So I'm not sure which one it is. So either be warned of your surroundings in the month of August, or be warned of a Leo. There's that relax and take some downtime. You're going to have to dig for your patience. There is help coming to you. There is someone coming to help you to get this project, this new career, this new business off the ground. And you're moving forward with whoever you're hanging on to, clinging to. You're going to be able to let them go at the end of July. I mean June. Maybe it is the end of July for some of you. A lot of negativity here. You need to get yourself in positive mode. Yeah, you've been separated from someone. You haven't really been talking to them. They make you unhappy. They bring your self-esteem low. I have a Sagittarius here, so I don't know if you're dealing with a Sagittarius. But they are the ones that cause negative energy, and I feel they send that energy at you. That's what I'm feeling. But there is a yes answer regarding something. I also have a Virgo here. Yeah, there's big changes coming for you. I've got strong Pisces here. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, a Virgo, or a Sagittarius, or an Aries. I also feel Taurus. I don't know why I feel Taurus, but I feel Taurus. Yeah. You're moving on to a new beginning and a new emotional path, and it could be with a Pisces or an Aries as well. I feel more so you would do better with a Pisces or an Aries. Because the Sagittarius is just negative, negative, negative. But, yeah, there's some delays. You are signing a contract. Fears and worries are leaving. Stop beating yourself up about your mistakes. You will be getting things under control, and you will have learned a lot of lessons in June. There's definitely, there'll be anger, there'll be disappointments, but there's a good business deal coming your way as well. So, something good's going to happen. And I've been telling you that for a while. All right, what do we have? What do we have for Scorpio, please? I rejoice in my employment. Okay. There are people looking exactly for what I have to offer, and we are being brought together on the checkerboard of life. Libra got this as well, I think. Libra or Virgo. I feel that, you're mostly in the month of May and the month of June, you're focused on work. And you just got to take some downtime. You're pushing. If you pull back a little bit, then you'll see things start to move when you come back from your rest or your little weekend or whatever it is. But you definitely need to take some time out for yourself. So anyway, I'm going to leave that with you. You're welcome to check me out on the Pisces Only channel. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And one question readings, again, $12.50. Make your payment. That's down below. And then email me. All right. Take care, guys. Bye.